Chukwudi, what exactly is your work? 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukwudi that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay and focus on a business and build it and become a huge name. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a successful business. And even if you decide that you want to go online and you want to diversify, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it. And also I'm going to be fixing that mindset of yours that has been taking you pure. Join me on this 100-day journey. It's absolutely free. Titled Mind and Money. I am going to be teaching you skills that will help. You know say too much garri dey cause alcohol. And you know say this your garri wey you dey take na because of Satan. Now, let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways that you stop drinking garri every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live a best life. If you are interested in turning finance around, click on the link below. Join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking garri every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on board. I'll see you then. All right. Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to yet another edition of the Mind and Money series. All right. So, welcome, guys. Welcome. Day 37. We they go. Right. I want to believe you have been gaining value. I want to believe you have been gaining value. And today we are going to look at a very important topic. Right today, which is the Monday, we are looking at business therapy, and the topic we are going to be considering today is work balance. Now, how do you balance your work and your life such that your work is not suffering as a result of your life activities, and your life is not suffering as a result of your work activities, right? So that's what we are going to be looking at today. Okay, so first I would want to make you understand what the word work-life balance actually means, right? So work-life balance simply means having a harmony, having an equilibrium, your professional life and your personal life. So having a balance between what the demands of your work and your personal life, right? And it means that you are able to effectively manage responsibilities, commitments, and activities in both your home, your personal life, and your work. And the aim is to achieve an overall well-being and, most importantly, satisfaction. You should be work-life balance is basically talking about allocating time and energy to work-related tasks and also making room for personal pursuits, making room for leisure activities, making room for family time, making care and the rest of them. The aim of this is so you can create a sustainable lifestyle
That satisfaction generally in life. Right? So you need to have a good understanding of this if you must go forward. However, in a country like Nigeria, it is very difficult. It's very difficult to have a balanced work life. It's very difficult. I can tell you for free. It's difficult to have a balanced work life. And the reasons are not very far fetched. Right? So let's look at what are some of the reasons why should we look? I don't know whether we should look at the reasons why it's difficult or the reason why a healthy work life is important. Okay, let's look at the reason why a healthy work life is important. Then we'll now look at the reason why it is difficult, right? Then we'll look at the signs of an unhealthy work life, right? Then we'll now look at strategies to balance that work life. I think that's where we'll now draw it to. We'll now draw it close, right? Okay, so why is it important to have a healthy work life? One, your health. Very, very important. Your health. Because of your health, you need to have a balance, your physical health. Because if you have an unbalanced work life, trust me, you will have so much burnout. You'll be at risk of stress-related illnesses, fatigue, BP, heart disease, and the rest of them. So you don't have time for exercise, you don't have time for relaxation. I mean, even better food, you know, the chop, because even break time you don't have in the office. So one of the reasons why a healthy work life is important is one, because of your health. Number two, your mental well-being. So we've looked at your physical health. Number two, your mental health. Right? Once you are able to balance your your work and life, you know, your work and personal life. Once you are able to balance it, you are going to reduce to a very large extent, right? You're going to reduce to a very large extent the feeling of anxiety, the feeling of depression. Why? Because you'll be able to recharge. You'll be able to manage stress. You'll be able to maintain a certain outlook on life. Very important. Number three, why you need to have a healthy work life. Your relationships. Your relationships. Do you know that plenty of guys have had their wives following houseboy, driver, and all these things simply because this man was not able to balance his work and life? So she just felt this man is not always there, and somehow Okon is always there. Then before you know, Okon is doing the work Oga's supposed to do. This is a problem of a work-life balance. Because you will not have enough time to invest in personal relationships. Do you understand? And that time, you need it to strengthen social connections. You need it. Right? And you need time to build relationships with your family, your friends, your loved ones. You need it. Then the next reason why you need a healthy work-life balance is productivity and performance. Once you can strike that balance between your work and your personal life, productivity improves, performance improves. Once you know when to take breaks, when you take care of yourself, you have some hobbies outside of work, it helps rejuvenate the mind. It helps enhance your focus. It boosts your creativity. And before you know, you are solving problems. Then very importantly, it improves your quality of life. because you are gaining satisfaction both in the professional front and in the personal front. Right? Now, these are some of the reasons why you need a healthy work-life balance. Now, the question is, what are the reasons why it is difficult in Nigeria? What are the reasons why it's difficult in Nigeria? So, what are the reasons why a healthy work-life balance is difficult in Nigeria? Number one, work culture. Work culture. We have a work culture in Nigeria that emphasizes long hours. So there is pressure on employees generally to work for extended hours, take responsibilities, demonstrate some commitment to the job. Of course, we know that. So if it's not done properly, it can lead to a lack of separation between work and personal life. So one, the work culture in Nigeria, first, is already putting your work and life balance at risk. As a matter of fact, it's already unbalancing your work and your life. Number two, traffic. The time it takes you to get to work. Imagine a city like Lagos, where you leave your house by 4 a.m., only to get to the office by 8 or 9. That means you have spent 4 hours in traffic. And this is as a result of traffic congestion, long commuting time, and all of that. This traffic will eat into time for your personal, it will eat into your personal time outside of work. Because if you are supposed to start by 8, resume work by 8, and you will not leave your house by 7, say, so what will you do? You are going to leave earlier. And this is one of the reasons why the life expectancy in Nigeria has dropped. I think the life expectancy is somewhere around 52, 55, between 52 and 55. That means if you don't pass 50, 60 in Nigeria, you have passed a good number of people. Because Nigeria is not meant for you to pass that age. And one of the major problems is balance between your work life and your personal life. Right? Balance. And one major challenge why you will never have that thing. That's why people living in Lagos, when I see you people, I admire you people so much. I feel that they should take some of you to lab. Let's study you guys. Because you comfortably sit in a vehicle for 4 hours going to work, 4 hours coming back from work, and somehow you are normal. So you spend 6 to 8 hours in traffic daily. And you don't think you will die of BP. That's why. Right? Number next, flexibility with workplace. Limited workplace flexibility. A lot of people have jobs, are working at places where you don't have option. You resume by 8, you close by 9, you come even on Saturday. There's no flexibility. There's very limited flexibility at the office. I know somebody that used to have a staff that come even on Sunday. Sunday. That's from 9 to 9 or 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And you will come even on Sunday. So all these things, imagine how people work like this. Number 4, why it's very difficult to maintain a healthy work-life balance in Nigeria. Economic pressure, pressure. High cost of living, inflation, unemployment rate. Hey, see, Nigeria was not built for anybody to survive in it. See this Nigeria we are living now. Nigeria was not built for you to see. If you decide to just sleep and wake, trust me, if you are not proactive, this country will sink you. Everything in Nigeria is built to kill. It's not a joke. Okay, let's look at it. See heat. What will it cost to get some breeze? It's fan or AC. It's expensive. Let's even assume that you can afford to buy one. There's no light to power it. So let's assume that for some reasons you are rich enough to be able to buy gen. You don't have money for fuel. And let's say you want to, do you want to be running fuel 24/7? How much is fuel now? So Nigeria was built to strangle the citizens. Foodstuff, the price of foodstuff is going astronomically high. In a country that our coat of arms shows that every land in Nigeria is green. Our flag is showing green, showing fertility of the land. But somehow we don't have food. I'm telling you this because if you don't make a conscious effort to balance your work and your life, trust me, Nigeria will kill you. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Last year, I lost a friend. His family went to church, left him at home, came back, met his body on the floor. 2 years ago, same thing. Friend just coming out from the bathroom, came out of the bathroom, just dropped and went. So Nigeria is built to kill you. So you must make sure you have a balance in your work and your life. Do you understand? And as tight as this is, there are still some bosses that will keep reminding their staff, I will sack you. I will sack you now. I will sack you. So they are already. Now, you are surprised why Naira bet is now people's pressure tiwa. It choke. Number 5, family expectation. You are a Nigerian. There are expectations from your family. Because of these expectations, you prioritize work and career success. You want to make it. There's pressure. So you prioritize all those things over your well-being and leisure activities. If I ask you now, when was the last time you took yourself out? You can't tell. And if you have a hobby, when did you do it last? Simple question. Okay, so, I like dancing. I like. Now, when did you do one of your hobby last? You say, maybe that period where I just finished NYSC. You just kill yourself for your safe. There are family expectations, yes. But you gotta use your brain. You get it? Technology. I know a friend, 10 p.m. a regular, they are doing meeting. 10 p.m., they'll do meeting and the meeting will last for 2 hours. So I'm asking myself, okay, so regularly having 2 hours meeting by 10 p.m., the time when some people should be sharing with their loved ones. And you compel your staffs to attend. You self think now. These are the problems. And you know, the sad truth is that the staffs we have to attend. That's a sad truth. Your office have compelled you. So these are some of the challenges. Some of the challenges, a healthy work-life balance in Nigeria. Then, number 6. Some people have made themselves workaholics. Laptop weekend. I mean, you don't have any time for yourself. How do you want to do that? Right? So you need to make sure that these things are addressed. You need to make sure these things are addressed. Now, what are some of the signs that you are actually having a very unhealthy work-life balance? Very unhealthy. Right? Number 1, stressed. You are always stressed. Number 2, you are consistently working long hours, weekends, night, evening. Number 3, you have neglected your personal needs. No sleep, no exercise, you eat junk. All of them. It's not because you don't have money, but because you don't have the time, because you are focused on work-related activities. So this, right? When was the last time you went out? When was the last time you took a long sleep? When was the last time you activities? Play football, go swimming, go hiking, whatever it is you do for leisure. When was the last time you did that? If you started neglecting your personal needs, Bobby, you have a very unhealthy work-life balance. Next, once you start experiencing strain in your relationships due to lack of quality time being spent together. Your family members, your friends, your partner, once you start having strained relationship due to lack of quality time, you could be having a very unbalanced work-life balance. Now, then there are also the physical symptoms, incessant headaches, digestion problems. Yes, digestion problems, muscle tension, and the rest of them. You are falling ill frequently. These are physical symptoms that you need to check. Lack of enjoyment. You've lost interest in any other activity that is outside work. Very, very bad. You just there and you just want to die inside work. They play. One of the things, as a habit, one of the things I tell people is I work very hard. And why I tell people that is because it gives me license to play very hard. So when I want to play, I play hard. When I want to work, I work hard. And the reason is because I want to ensure that that balance exists. Very important. Inability to disconnect. That means even when you're on the bed, your brain is still in the office. Your brain is still in the office. You are still checking your phone, office email. You are still, your mind, somehow your mind is still in the office. And guess what? It will lead to decreased productivity. Right? Once your ginger for your job satisfaction will just start dropping as a result of burnout of mental fatigue. Right? When you start feeling guilty to take breaks, yes, start feeling guilty to take breaks. It may be that you are prioritizing your personal needs over your work. And once you lose perspective of what is important, shikena, once you cannot tell what is more important, is it your health, is it your relationship, is it your personal growth, or is it your work? So, very important. So, these are signs that your work could be pressing your neck. Right? Now, how can you adjust to it? Number one, prioritize task. Prioritize task. Prioritize task. What and what you need to apply proper time management. What and what do I need to do? Use apps like Trello and the rest of them. List what you need to do. Now that I'm going to be unveiling in the course of these 100 days, it will change your life. To change your life. Right? So prioritize tasks to help you. Focus on completing high priority tasks. Very important. And should I also tell you, learn to delegate. Learn to delegate. Very important. Learn to delegate, be doing. There are certain things you need to say, okay, you do this thing for me. Learn to delegate. This is if you are the master of yourself, or not that your guy say go and do something. Well, learn to prioritize tasks. Complete the most important, high priority task. Complete it first. It will reduce the pressure. Establish boundaries. I find it very difficult to understand why you will go out to sit out on a date or just to chill with friends. You're still discussing work. Please, why? No, why? Why do you do that? Some certain work-related calls. I'm gonna move it to work hours. Yes, move it to work hours. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. Communicate to your employer. Discuss, open your mouth and talk. Communicate. Communicate. I think there was a time in my office where some people had to come for weekends. I said, I don't come for weekend again. No, don't come. Stay in your house. Now, if there was no communication, talk. Open your mouth and talk. Communicate openly. Discuss the things that are concerns. Use your breaks to recharge. Use your breaks. Take breaks in the course of very, very important. Number 5, ensure your goals are realistic. So set realistic goals that you can work with. So if you go to the office and you are expected to work for 7 hours, if you commit those 7 hours to working diligently, trust me, you will not need to do one more thing when you leave the issue. You're not feeling about, which is very bad. Set realistic goals. Limit distraction. Let me tell you the truth. If you don't minimize distraction during work hours, for that day, and this will cause it to spill over into your person. You are working, you're answering phone, personal calls that you know that this is not an emergency. This kind of conversation, we can have this conversation after work. Okay, so have you eaten? No, I've not eaten, So, what are you wearing now? Okay, you're singing. Oh, I see. With your employer's time. You're wicked. Now, you see the problem. If you don't limit distraction during work hours, trust me, your work will spill over into personal hours. That's the truth. Limit your distraction. I know you love your spouse. Call only during break hours. It's not romantic, so I mean, you call, I'm just checking on you. The next 1 hour, I say I should check on you. The next 1 hour, I say I should check on you. Well done, check out biscuits. Well done. Agree to. Check out. Agreed. Which ones I say I should check on you? Check during break hours. Why every 40 minutes, every 1 hour? I mean, I've seen some comedians that they do video call throughout the day. So, baby, I'm working now. How you doing? Okay. So, what of Atutu Boyoyo? Oh, have you eaten? That's a more you're turning. Chemo when you are supposed to be working. Video call, settle down. Some people will settle down and be watching film, movie. And in real life, or real life, like work hours, they keep phone in one corner with earpiece, watching film. You can never make it. Turn off notifications on your phone during work hours. Turn it off. Turn off notification. Turn off notifications on your phone. Complete. So this one, every small thing, boom, any small thing, boom, any small thing, boom. You cannot concentrate on nothing. You can't. Right? You can't concentrate. Limit distractions. Number 7. Develop mechanisms to manage stress. Ew. Develop mechanisms to manage stress. One activity I do a lot is karaoke. I use it to manage stress. So I use it to relax. I use it to, manage stress. So there are different things. Some kind of, there's one Yamaima song. What's that? Pop song. If I don't smoke and I don't pass, yeah. No, it's not. Is it my mount? You say that's your leisure. They play. Take some classical music, some jazz, some funk. Play it. Let it calm all those electrolytes in your head, like jamming. Play music. Soothing music. Music that when you hear it, you go feel like mafia. I mean, you feel like an Italian mafia. It just takes you from where you are completely. Even though you are here, pure water around you, that song will just take you out of there. Take you to somewhere completely. Just they carry you, they go where you don't know. You need that kind of meditation. As a classical somebody, you can try listening to Mozart. If you can understand what he sings, right? You can try listening to people like Yanni. Powerful. But me, pass. Right? So develop mechanisms to cope with stress. However, if it's that kind of song that will help you cope with stress, carry go Charlie Poppy. Charlie Poppy. Yeah. Like yeah. But I mean, if that's what you use to relax, by all means, you can print the guy picture in your house. So, like swimming, go swimming. It's very relaxing. If you like exercise, go. If you like hiking, go hiking. It's going to change your life, bro. Then practice self-care. self-care. See, sometimes if you have cravings to go and drink ice cream, go and take ice cream. Spend time with people you love and not be talking about business. Just just chill. If you used to watch ball, once in a while, watch a team that is not your own, especially if you're a Man U fan or Chelsea fan. You should be watching other people play. Because if you watch your own, it will not help you to relax. It will kill you. So you watch other teams that are playing well. It's self-care. Like a Man U fan now that is talking about self-care, go and watch Man U match. You see yesterday now. First and score. And everybody say, hey, Man U wanna do things. Man U wanna do things. The first and score, and they not one ball play again. One ball. The president like saying a training. You would think, okay, all of these two Manchester are the same team. It's just that they put team A, the strong team, in this, they wear blue jersey. Then the weak team wear red jersey. Then they told the weak team to just be running around the field. Just run around. I'm not saying this thing to anybody in particular. I hope you understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is self-care is that you take time to relax. If it's bored, I used to relax you, and your team is a Man U team now. You watch other teams. The cap fits you, wear it. Exactly. Okay, so self-care. Self-care. Take time to go and eat pepper soup. You will not die. I say you will not die. You will not what? You will not die. Take time, buy juice, cold juice with suya, chicken suya. Sit in your house and eat. Remove your clothes, spread leg. Lock door. Finish the suya. Finish it. You will not die. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Self-care is very important. 40 minutes now. Oh, Jesus. Finally. Is it finally? No, number 9. Seek support. Reach out to people, to other human beings. You are a social being. Reach out to other human beings. When you feel overwhelmed, reach out to family members, friends, colleagues. Reach out. People you call friends, reach out to them. Hang out. Seek support. It's very, very important. There was a time I was having one very crisis. Seek support. Seek support. Very important. Right? And finally, regularly stop, pause, and reflect. Stop, pause, and reflect. Always do a recalibration of your work and life balance. Assess what is working well what needs are different, healthy, bring it to a close. Right, so I want to believe you gain value. And if you have, of course, feel free. Share it with your friends. It will see video with them. Share it with them. Right? Share it with them. So this is where we bring this meeting to a close. So for tomorrow, we're having a crypto diary and 7 every cryptocurrency. Things you must know. Powerful, right? So please and please make sure you make it a day. Why so bold? Bitcoin to 250,000 dollars. Bitcoin is already at where are we now? 60 something thousand dollars. I think it has gotten back to the previous all-time high. That's it, because we are going to, and the Nigerian government please make it a date with us, and I'm sure you will gain value there also. So thank you very much, guys. I'll see you by this same time